Welcome to Ramblee.
Welcome.
Welcome to Ramblee, guys. It's been a week, 2 weeks, since we made our newest one, but we're
I know
back.
you guys missed us.
We're back. So today we actually just watched the Barbie movie, which
We did.
it was really interesting, but I mean, it was alright.
It was okay.
Right? Like honest review. Aside from the jokes that we made the whole time, what's what's the overall? Do you think of this?
Like review? I mean, like there's really like some actually like kind of funny stuff in the movie, but I'd probably just rate it like a 5. It was okay.
Like a 6.
I got like a 6 or 7. Like it wasn't bad, but like it was pretty funny.
It made me laugh, but
the problem was we weren't even like paying attention. We were making
our own jokes. We were being buffoons in the movie theater.
We were we had this couple sitting behind us too.
Oh gosh,
and they were like older too, and we were just laughing our heads off the whole time.
There was one,
so we felt really bad. Yeah,
it was always when there's a quiet part, and Jared would just be like. Trying to hold it in.
We'd be laughing our head off because it was complete silence, and we're like, we're just dying.
Let me explain the one time. So it's in this super like serious moment when this girl's ranting about how being a woman sucks, right? And she was saying stuff. And the two girls that were sitting in front of us, the one goes, "For real." I picked up my cup and threw it at her.
And we were laughing for like 30 seconds straight. And everybody was just quiet, and we were just dying. We felt so bad.
It was just us three in the middle of the entire
so it was
theater.
just a group of girls, like a drill team from like a high school.
Yeah.
From like, I don't know where they were from, but they were just like all there as like just watching it. They're all dressed up in pink, like just enjoying the movie.
Yeah.
There's some like other couples, some other girls that are there, and then it's just us, three boys at Barbie
gooning.
Yeah.
And it was so random, but it was funny.
It was funny. My favorite part of the entire movie was definitely the starting scene.
The starting is so.
Oh my god!
It's like so random. Good.
It's so the thing is it's like. They're all like sitting out there, and there's like little kids playing with dolls, and then like Barbie's like this big like thing, and they're all like smashing the dolls.
Like they're smashing their heads off and stuff. There's
this
funny.
one little kid with glasses, and she's like grabbing the doll, and she's like
just smashing.
She's smashing the head off.
So if you've seen the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey, I started it, but I didn't finish it. It's the same opening scene, but they're all monkeys, just making monkey noises at the beginning of the movie.
Really?
Yeah. And they're all like, and they're all like going crazy and ape shiz, and they're like fighting too. There was like 2 different ape sides. It was like the first 20 minutes of the space movie, which is evolution of like apes, like just screwing around.
And the Barbie movie copied that?
Yeah, that's what it's from. And like the same music, like
way. That's funny actually.
Yeah, so that part, but it's like all apes just going crazy and stuff. And they're like fighting, and there was like one part where these apes were like 1v1ing, and then the one just beats the other one and kills him. And they're like going crazy. They're like fighting over territory. It's in a space movie, but it's like the first 20 minutes. It's just monkeys.
That.
It's
I know. I wish I would have
asked you to watch
I
it.
wouldn't have fallen asleep.
Yeah. Well, I no, you would have, because it's so freaking long. Like the monkey scene is like 20 minutes into the movie. I swear. It's like it just keeps going. You're like, when does it go to space? And it's just monkeys.
Just monkeys.
Yeah, so they're
monkey.
And so the monkeys are like sitting in like a cave, and they like hear a noise, and they like go out, and there's a big monolith just standing there, and they're all going like ape shiz, just going crazy.
That was
But
Barbie.
it's the same scene. I didn't even know that until I saw that. I was like, oh, I didn't even finish that movie either. I started watching it. And then I've like resumed it like 3 different times, and I'm only still an hour into it. And it's like 2.5 hours or something like that. I have no idea how it goes. It was kind of sweet. It's like just some random space movie, I guess, made in like the 70s or something. But
I see.
Anyway, might have to watch that.
Yeah. That was basically the whole movie.
Like,
Just teasing.
so it was just like straight feminism.
It
kind of.
was. Is
I don't know. We were kind of just making tons of jokes the whole time.
So there's a fat Barbie.
Yeah. Wait, how did the part go?
She's like, I'm feeling beautiful.
and
You're right.
and then
Yeah.
I go, bro, get her a salad.
We all look at each other and start
I'm just dying. And so,
oh gosh.
The main Barbie told another Barbie, "You're like, you're pretty today." And then the fat Barbie just said, "I'm also pretty."
nobody commented.
Yeah, nobody said anything.
So
She just
funny.
called herself
She wasn't
pretty.
even that fat at all.
No.
Really.
She was
Okay.
Solid 300 pounds.
actually though.
No way.
For real.
No way.
Yes,
Yeah, yes,
No.
way.
She was big. Search it up.
She's gonna be watching this podcast, dude, and then just sue us.
It's
I
okay.
doubt anybody from the Barbie movie is. Would
Is
you
what?
watch this podcast?
Oh.
That'd be cool.
If you are,
Ryan Gosling.
donate money because you've probably loaded.
Ryan Gosling, you are invited on this podcast. He was interesting. Oh, the wave part when he's running.
The wave part was.
Oh, that
so
was
funny.
so
So at
funny.
the very beginning, he's like,
He's like trying to riz up
It's like,
Barbie.
Barbie.
He's like, Barbie, watch this. And he starts running at the wave, but the wave's plastic. So he runs across the water and then just hits the wave,
hits the
and
wave
flies
and just
through the
flies
air.
up. It's like a paper wave. He just bounces off of it.
But
and
he
then it's
bounces
like,
so high.
yeah, and it's like weird CGI. They
Yeah.
made it like
It's
like
just
that
like
on
the blue.
purpose.
Yeah.
It is just the blue sky, and it's just him
just
twisting,
twisting
through the air.
around. And we were just laughing our
Yeah.
head
It's
off.
so funny.
I want to see like a full shot of what that looked like. It'd probably be like, I'm running.
How many takes do you think it took?
Oh, probably a couple.
Do you
Yeah.
think he like
At
broke
least.
character? It was like, this is fruity. What am I doing on this freaking show?
Oh my.
Because he's like,
No way to know.
yeah, I don't know. These boys are like,
He just had his
I'm
shirt
literally-
off like the entire movie too.
He was flexing the entire movie.
I love the
it's
part at
kinda
the end
nice.
where he goes, he puts his arm up on the door
Oh,
and
yeah.
he goes, he like flexes. He's
like,
like, "Hi."
Hi, Barbie.
Hey, Barbie.
What was the Ken house called? Like Mojo something.
Kingdom.
It's like
Mojo.
Ken's Mojo
Mo-
Dojo Casa House.
Yeah, that was
It's
it.
Mojo Dojo
Mojo
Casa House.
And it was just full of Kens. And there was horses everywhere. That was
I
actually
don't know why
so-
they had
There
That was
there
actually
was-
funny.
All the TVs were playing the same
The
clip
same
of just
horse
It was a
clips
horse,
running.
dude.
in like 5 different
was so
houses at
funny.
the same
It
time.
was like supposed to be like patriot. What was it? What did they call
It
it?
was the
Patriotism
No, it was the
Patriarchy.
freaking patriarchy.
or whatever. I don't even
Patriarchy.
know. No, was it? I don't know.
Yeah.
It was something like that, but it was like men are superior. Like that's how the whole movie was screaming. They were just making
They
fun
were
of
just they were just
legit,
it was all feminist, but
and we were just
I
laughing
think
the whole time.
my favorite part not my favorite part. I already told you what my favorite part was. One of my favorite parts was when
What?
well, there's two. I love the part when he runs up to Barbie and he goes, "Barbie, the world's ran by men." And then my other favorite part was when he's like, "Okay, go talk to the girl. I'm going to go look in the library for a book about trucks."
It was actually pretty funny. Now that
It
we
was.
think about
Yeah.
it.
There's some funny jokes.
We were making. What were the jokes? The
What-
salad one. What else was there? The salad one was hilarious.
No,
but-
what was the weird Barbie one? What did she call Ken? She's like that protein.
protein shake? Did they call
No, the protein
protein
pouch.
protein pouch? They called Ken a protein pouch. Yeah, it was something like that.
Something like that.
I'll have to look it up. But
Yeah.
I don't even.
No, it was funny though, and I kind of wanted to use it on Sean at work tomorrow.
Sounds a protein.
So we were supposed to take one of these guys' buddies, I guess.
Yeah,
work
and we
buddies,
forgot.
him. So, did you really actually want to go Barbie?
Yeah.
He's talking about it all week.
So were we
And he was
supposed to pick him
excited
up?
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's waiting at his
forgot.
house.
Yeah. No,
I'm pretty sure I went to like the Lego movie or something with Sean.
I actually feel
or
so
something
bad.
like that. I don't know.
I really
What's
wanted Sean
What's
to
the
come
rating
with
on
us.
IMDb?
For Barbie,
Yeah.
it's like an 8 out of 10, I think. 7.9. Let's see. Okay, 6.6. It's 89% Rotten Tomatoes, which is really good, but 6.6 out of 10 is you know.
If they would have just taken all like the
The what?
feminism out of it and just had it be funny.
They
like
would have
just
been.
the story.
It would have been
probably
so
would have been a really
well, the
good
first
movie.
like half of it was like really funny,
Dude, it
and then
was.
the
And then
second
the
half was like straight feminism,
feminism,
and you're
yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Which is
Especially-
like, all right, add a little bit, but
Especially the
don't make
ending.
it the whole movie.
Yeah, the ending was so dumb.
Yeah.
Like it was really
It's like,
boring.
Barbie, you can be whatever you want to be.
Oh
It was
my-
like the creator that
And
made
then-
Barbie or
And
something.
freaking right as it ended, it started playing a Cardi B song, right?
it was like-
and I
no,
stood
it-
up.
Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
it?
sorry.
Ice
Minaj,
Spice.
yeah.
Same person.
basically.
And
Basically.
I stood up. Like everybody's like watching the credits because people do that for like the first 20 seconds. But I just stand up immediately
We just
and
ran.
start walking to the door, and I threw my cup into the garbage can and said, "This movie sucks." Super loud.
And then we go in the bathroom and we're just laughing our head
we're
off.
dying
and
in the
then,
bathroom.
and then Riker hits a girl on the
Yeah,
way out of the bathroom.
Well, you come out of the bathroom, there's a sharp corner, but it's like a really narrow hallway, and I round the corner and I bump into a girl. But I like she was kind of like probably weighed more than me. So it was more of like I round the corner and then it was more of that. And then she was
Riker
like, "Oh,
hits the
sorry,"
wall.
and she basically just shoves me out
Out of the way.
Oh.
Probably because we were so loud at the Barbie movie.
Yeah,
She's
she's
so
mad at
sick of
me.
I
us.
bet you everybody in that entire
Movie was
theater
sick
of
us.
hated us.
Well, we were like, it was like we were whispering, and then we talk really loud sometimes.
Yeah, it was like
And
one
it
of
wasn't
the-
even. It was like the stupidest jokes.
Yeah, no. And
Like
there's,
imagine if Barbie just gets shot right here.
No, there's
She's like walking.
there's the one part when Ken's like, "I thought that this would be our house one day," and all of the girls are like, "Aw," and then me like 5 seconds later, "Oh."
When it's like complete silence.
God.
It was funny, dude. They were probably.
Oh.
Remember the part where they're like all dressed up and like fancy. They're
Yeah.
like rollerblading at the beginning. That was
the
actually
guys
pretty
are like
funny too.
staring at her.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
funny
and then
clip.
somebody went up and like gave Barbie a love tap.
And then she decked him in the face.
She levels it. They were all like catcalling her, but it was a little weird.
It is quite the show.
Oh yeah, Will Ferrell just showed up
Yeah,
out
he
of
just
nowhere.
spawned.
He stole the show, really.
He came up. He just kept coming up out of nowhere. I feel like those guys, like the people that like the CEO of Barbie, like I thought they were gonna be like the bad guys, but then they had like nothing to do with the whole movie.
Yeah,
they just
they
like,
were, like,
showed up. They were like gonna get
Bad
Barbie,
guys,
and then
but-
they were just like following her, and then they didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
It was.
They
once they got
started
back
out
to
as
Barbie
the bad
Land,
guys, and they were like, "Get her in the box."
And Will
And then
Will
they just like let her do her thing.
yeah, and then Will Ferrell just at the end says, I can't tell you how many times I wanted to just stand up in a conference and say tickle fight."
oh my
Oh.
gosh.
So random.
Oh yeah, and then the one like we thought, what was it like? The one mom was like addicted to Barbie. She's like,
Make sure you talk
Yeah,
into
you're
the mic.
thank you, Jared.
You're welcome.
So she's like, hey Barbie, I used to play with you or whatever. Remember, she's like 30.
Yeah.
She's like playing with Barbie, and her kid's like,
She's like
"Ew."
obsessed
I
with
don't,
Barbie.
I don't
yeah.
understand that part. Why? Because Barbie was getting escorted into the car, and then she was like, "I need to save Barbie because
Yeah, it was out of nowhere. She's like,
Barbie,
let's go save Barbie out of this building, and then she just
It's like her mission, but I don't understand what
Why?
compelled her to do that.
Yeah, and she's like, oh my gosh, that's my Barbie toy I was playing with because my daughter doesn't give me attention anymore.
Yeah, her
And I hate my
daughter's
life
mean
and I'm
to
going to
her.
die
Yeah.
and everything like that.
Is
And my husband isn't in the picture or whatever. And he's
yeah,
he's-
her husband was just like
a
showed up for
goober.
2 scenes,
Yeah.
and
Her
She's, like,
husband's a
dissing on him,
Duolingo
too.
dork.
he just does Duolingo.
Yeah, and she's
That's
like,
it.
yeah, she's like dissing on all those men and like, ugh.
And
Girls
she's
are,
like, I can't.
girl
I have
power
to
or
be
whatever.
perfect, but it can't be too perfect.
and then her husband has been doing nothing. He's been like practicing
Duolingo
Duolingo
the entire movie.
time. Like, well, for the 2 scenes he's in there, he's like trying to speak a different language. Like he's like not even doing anything.
No.
He seems like a goober. Like she definitely runs the house and she's complaining about it, you know. But I don't know.
Yeah. Although Ken's fit. in the
Those
opening
Adidas
scene-
shoes are actually kind of
Dude,
cool.
the
I
Adidas
love
shoes
them.
were
Those are
sick.
So I saw those. You said that to Riker, but they were like, hold on, I'll look it up. Ken's Adidas shoes.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
so cool. They're like
look
They were
like
like
they're
high top.
high
shit.
tops,
They-
but like not
they look
really.
like high top
I just-
wrestling.
They kind of look
shoes.
like I was
looked
gonna
up
say that. They
men's
kind of look like
Adidas
wrestling
shoes.
shoes.
It's the
Ken's.
Ken's Adidas shoes. Come on. No! If I look up Barbie, I have to clear
'Cause
my
Ken
search
doesn't
history
matter.
after this. Whoa! What are those?
Wow.
That's not what I was looking for. I don't know, dude. I don't think nobody's got a picture of them.
What?
That's too bad. Well, if you watch
They're
the movie,
sick.
pay attention to when he's like standing on the car and then he's like,
Yeah, they're way cool.
Yeah.
Hi,
what the
Mugsy.
dog doing? Dog podcast. Dog just
Will
walked
he
in.
bite me if I pick him up?
Maybe. You gotta be
Never
gentle.
mind.
10% chance.
The dog's here.
Dog. All right, he's out.
Bye bye, Mugsy.
We're
Love
back
you,
to the
buddy.
movie.
Yeah, his shoes were sick, and his outfit in the opening scene was actually also pretty sick. I like the green and
yeah.
pink stripe shorts, and
It looks like
Sure.
something Kevin would wear. I think Kevin has that same outfit.
kind of does. Yeah, it's cool though.
Oh
Are
my
you? Oh, they don't even like.
Barbie movie. I don't want to see a Ken Barbie doll.
Yeah.
There we go. This man.
Wow.
Beefcake.
I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, what was the whole like
Yeah,
dance
why
recital thing?
why was he
Even
just like
know.
after
singing?
they were
Like
fighting?
it wasn't even like a musical or anything. There's like no singing.
and then
but
he
then
just
there's
starts
just
singing.
Ken's just singing for no reason, and they're like doing like
Dancing and
triangles.
stuff.
there was like a D-Day reference, and they were fighting, and then
Yeah.
it went
Yeah.
into a musical.
Yeah, it was like they would just start a bond.
It was so
like there was
weird.
two different sides
And then
of
they
like
just
Ken's fighting
and
each
then
other
they just
for no
became
reason.
one
And they became one and started dancing
while they were
and stuff.
dancing. Yeah,
It made no sense. Well,
it doesn't.
Well, they were like, Barbie Land Constitution. We're gonna change it, but no, we're gonna
Fight each other.
fight each
instead.
other. Well, there's like Barbie Land,
And then the one Ken told main Ken, he's like, "We're supposed to do the Constitution thing today." He's like, "You're right, that was
You're
today."
right. Dang it.
yes, there's like a constant. There's like for Barbie Land is what it's called. If you haven't seen the movie, it's like all the Barbies, like girls run it, and then there's like a
Basically, yeah.
Constitution. But then like the Kens like overtake it, and then they're like. They run the show and they like are gonna change the Constitution, and then Barbie's like no,
Yeah.
and then they like
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
brainwash them or some crap, and then they're like fighting each other. The Kens are, and then
Yep.
they like start dancing and singing, and then they're like, oh yeah, the Constitution's today.
And then it just went all
then-
like crazy, and she
Yeah.
started talking in a different dimension to Grandma.
Yeah,
and-
the grandma or whoever that
It was
invented
way
the
weird.
Barbie doll was
Yeah,
like
the-
talking to like the Barbie,
To Barbie, because Barbie didn't feel like she fit in with the world, because she was like,
a doll.
she was like, I want to be a real
brainwashed.
person.
So she just became a real
Yeah,
person.
the old lady was like, you already are. And then they went into this crazy room space thing.
It looked
The
pretty
back
cool
rooms,
though.
Yeah.
dude. It was legit the back
It
rooms.
was cool. I wasn't even listening to the conversation,
I was kind of
like
checked
the
out
light was
by the end of the
changing.
movie.
and it was cool.
At
They
that
did a
point
really
in-
good job with the sets. All the
Oh,
sets
did.
looked
The sets were
awesome.
They were
the
way
sets
cool.
They had like cardboard stuff, kind of.
Mhm.
It was like a lot of
It was,
fake
it was
stuff
like
in
what they use in
Barbie Land.
plays.
Yeah.
it was like scenes like with cardboard just painted,
And
you
the,
know.
But
the
it looked
houses
really
were so-
good.
the
The
Barbie
houses
houses
were
were
cool, too.
way cool.
Yeah.
But like that second half of the movie was like
It was awful.
weird. I don't.
I
know.
got
There
so
were, it had some
bored.
good moments, and then the rest of it was like, why? I guess they
Yeah.
wanted to show like the good message or whatever. But if it would have been just straight comedy, it would have been hilarious. I know it would have been a
would've.
worse movie.
It would
like,
have
as
been
a story,
so
but it would have been funny. It's like how comedy movies are like rated bad,
Which is so
but they're
dumb
so
because it's
funny.
supposed to be a
Yeah,
comedy.
because the story's not good, but it's just hilarious.
It's just a
you know?
comedy. Like that's the
Point
point.
of
Yeah,
it.
that's the point of it, is just to be funny, even though the story's like random
I
or just
also-
whack.
I also thought it was funny how like
I wish it
kind
was
of the
just been
main
like that.
point it was like the feminist thing, and they were like pointing out all the problems in our world.
Uh-huh.
But basically, what they just said is they were like,
Man,
"This is a
ugh.
problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem. This is a problem." Right? And then they're like, "Go."
Women do this,
But we're
women
not
do
gonna
this.
change anything. we're not gonna come up with a new idea to like
Help the
solve this
solution.
problem.
Besides, yeah, well, it was like
It's like we're not
Ken
gonna do
and Barbie
anything.
should work together, but no, they should be individual. That's what I was saying at the end. Remember
Yeah,
that?
was so stupid.
Yeah,
It
that
was
I
like
felt
it
so
made no
weird, like,
sense. I was
I
like,
don't
what the
understand how
freak?
that's
I felt
supposed to
so
work.
bad for Ken actually because bro's just like obsessed with
Yeah,
her, and then
Ken went in for a kiss on Barbie 3 times.
Yeah.
She
Just, like,
rejected
staring
every
at him.
single one. It was bad.
it's so stupid.
Oh my god!
Like,
Yeah.
and then at the end she's like, "You're Ken, I'm Barbie," and then that was it. And then she's like, "We can't be together."
yeah,
Yeah, it was
it
pretty lame.
I don't
I mean, the love story of those two was so. I was very disappointed.
Yeah, very bad.
Very disappointing because it's just poor Ken, dude. Like, yeah, Barbie's a jerk. Don't be like Barbie,
Don't be like Barbie.
please.
What about? Do you think Ryan Gosling actually wanted to be in that movie? Because he's the other movie. Oh, I guess he was in La La Land. I haven't seen it, but it's
Yeah.
kind of, you know,
I feel like
a musical. But like the other movies he's been in are like action movies
Actually,
and stuff, right? Like,
honestly,
Blade Runner is crazy.
here's
He's
what
in
I
that
think it was. It was we're gonna pay you a lot of money to be Ken, and he's like,
one.
that is a lot of money.
And then
All
Yeah,
right.
and he's like,
teenage
I am
boys.
shredded, so okay.
It was just I don't know. I think he just did it just for the money. Like he just didn't really care.
I don't know. If he did La La Land, he might have a little feminine side.
Have you seen that movie?
No, but
Has any of us seen it?
No,
We might have to watch
it's not
that
really
movie.
up my alley.
We
but
might have to watch all Ryan Gosling's movies just to compare him to Barbie to see
There you
how
Then we
go.
come up with a conspiracy. Did he do it for the money, or
Or
because
did
he
he-
wanted the part?
because he wanted to.
to be Ken.
Yeah.
I'll tell you from the Blade Runner side, no.
No. Okay.
What else is he in?
I don't know. I'm not a
Ryan
Ryan Gosling fanboy. That's not me.
That's not this.
Yawning.
Yeah. It was. I'm glad we didn't go to the late showing. We went at like 6.
Yeah.
Who would go to Barbie at like 9 o'clock? I'd
That would
fall
suck.
asleep, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what else was there? Sound of Freedom. What were we gonna do? We were gonna
So-
ask.
So there
Go
was
ahead, go
this
ahead.
group of girls, and Riker and Trace went inside, and I was getting my ticket, and they were all dressed up in pink, right? And I really wanted to ask him, "You guys going to Sound of Freedom too?" or something.
And then when they said no, you said me neither.
Yeah, me neither.
It's really stupid, but it would have been fun.
It was pretty funny.
Were we the only?
Heard that's another
like,
good movie.
Straight up dudes in that whole movie theater.
Yeah,
No,
except
there
for
was
the
another-
guys with their wives
their
and
wives.
girlfriends.
I don't know why we just decided to go to Barbie just cause we could. I bet you Sound of Freedom would have been like way good. I've heard
Yeah.
it's.
I've
good.
heard it's really
I've heard
good.
it's really good, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that probably would have been better.
Honestly,
Except for we probably would have not been cracking jokes the whole time.
no, we
way.
probably
would've
would have
probably
been like
been
dead
dead
crying.
silent. Like
We probably would have cried.
I don't know. Is it sad? I know it's like
I know.
I know.
no,
It's
I don't
like
know if
real,
it's sad. I know it's like really
real.
like kind of like scary and like yeah.
intense and like
Yeah, very
as real
intense.
as I don't know. Heard it's good.
But yeah,
Let us
we
know
were
if we
making
should
so
watch
many
it.
stupid jokes.
Yeah, we were making really, really unnecessary jokes. If we could remember them.
But it was funny.
It was funny. That's the only part that made the,
the
whole
theater
movie
was
really
like
funny.
half full, so it's not like we
It
were.
wasn't even that full.
It's not like
no.
we were being like super
that
rude,
loud, but we were like kind of in the
Actually,
middle.
it was like I mean like it wasn't like packed, but like when I looked around because I just like came to the realization that other people were in the room with us.
yeah.
So I like looked around, and there was actually quite a few people
Yeah, it was-
in there, and
This
we were
movie's
just
been out
being
for like a week.
goons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what.
it was fun. I actually enjoyed watching the movie with you guys. I would not.
Oh, by ourselves,
yeah,
it would have
by
been so
yourself, it
dumb
would've
if
been
we
so
just
boring.
yeah, if we would have just said nothing or just went by ourselves. I feel like it would have
would've
just been
sucked.
like all right, but it like made it that much better.
Yeah,
It
for
was
sure.
way funny.
What we need to do is like watch movies or something and just record ourselves reacting to them. Because if we would have recorded us that whole movie watching
Oh,
Barbie,
man.
it would have been so funny. Just
It would've been- it
podcasting
was
while
been
watching the
so
movie.
funny.
I guess you guys would like if you guys could like see the movie with us. That'd be crazy.
We just pirate it.
Do you think you could do that on like Twitch? You can find like, oh, you know what we should do? We should find like really old movies that like you could just like, I guess it's not like pirate, but like download and watch because
Yeah.
they've been so old,
Yeah.
and just watch them, but like podcast as we go.
Dang it, Muggsy.
Oh well. Anyway,
It's fine. The dog's barking.
dog's
Who
barking.
cares?
But like we're sitting there. Okay, we got like a TV set up right there,
Yeah.
and then we're just talking
And making
about the movie.
jokes
just
about
like
the movie.
really like terrible CGI, like awful movies
So-
that we can
Man.
just watch on here that nobody will care about.
Some of the jokes
That'd
that
be
we
great.
forgot to mention that were so funny was specifically the ones that when we were just saying that Barbie like pulls out a Glock and just starts shooting everybody.
up. But there's like some crazy like so we can I'll look up some old ones because have you seen Mystery Science Theater?
No.
So it's a TV show where it's like a dude and like three like puppets. They're like people but using the puppets, and they sit there and they watch really old crappy movies and they react to them and just sit there and make jokes the whole time.
So we
Just like what we were
do that.
kind of talking about. Yeah,
That'd
it's the
be fun.
same thing. But I'll kind of tell you like. So here it is. It's on like Netflix and stuff. There's like an old version and like a new version of it. So they'll sit there. There's like the seats right there, and it's like their shadow.
Yeah.
And then they're just sitting there. It's like two like puppets and a dude, and they're just making jokes the whole time. It's
That actually looks pretty funny.
it's pretty funny, but like the episodes are like an hour and a half, 2 hours long
Jeez.
ish. So
Don't flip that off,
Oh.
Trace.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jared. I keep.
Trace's
Not being
voice
able
is
to
going to
mind.
be quiet.
Last
for
episode, it was
another
pretty
whole
bad.
episode.
But yeah, like I look up some of the movies they watched. It was like movies they watched.
Dang, bro, stop.
It was so they watched. Oh, I don't know about this.
Daddy-o.
Future War, King Dinosaur, High School Big Shot, Manhunt in Space. There's some crazy. Oh, here's the movie list. I'll read some of them. They're funny, dude. Yeah, Time of the Apes, Star Force, Fugitive, Alien 2. They're not even like that old of movies. They're just like really budgety movies. Robot Holocaust.
We could.
Godzilla versus Megalon. This is Megalon, but I think it's a mega.
Megalon.
What's
It's just Godzilla
Meg-
versus Megalon.
Megalon. Earth versus the Spider. Master Ninja 1, Master Ninja 2. Attack of the Giant Leeches. Indestructible Man. Hercules against the Moon Men. Attack of the Eye Creatures.
We need to watch these movies.
Dude, they're funny.
There's so
I've seen
many.
a couple episodes and they're like actually funny because they're just terrible.
like
movies.
awful movies.
Yeah. So like top 10 best movies ever watched for Mystery Science Theater. The Magic Sword is one of them.
The Magic Sword.
Oh, let me see if I can get more. I Was a Teenage Werewolf. It was a 1957 movie, but apparently it's something weird. The Magic Voyage of Sinbad. What else? Marooned, Danger Diabolic, The Island Earth, Hamlet, Hercules Unchained.
Unchained.
Yeah. There was like one, it was like Godzilla versus, I don't know, giant ant or something like that. Yeah, there is some weird ones. But, I don't
Well,
know. What's our time real quick? Let me check.
Yes. Yeah.
30 minutes.
oh.
Cool. Perfect.
All right. Well,
there you go.
Anyway,
That's
if you
our.
want us,
Thank you for
if we should start streaming,
watching.
watching and
Yeah,
listening.
thanks for
and listening.
watching.
I've got something. If you want us to start like streaming on like Twitch, like live shows or something like that, let us know because we could do that.
we could.
We could
be
easily
fun.
do that.
Let us
We would
know.
just have to sit down one day and just stream. You know, but we could. It wouldn't be that hard to set up.
No, it'd be fun.
And we could watch those movies. Like,
Also,
we could
if
make
you
that
guys
happen,
wanted
but it
to.
would be a very long episode, and I don't know if you guys would want to watch that or not. But like we would just sit there and crack jokes like we did at the Barbie movie. So
Oh.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah, there's our take on the Barbie movie. It was
Go.
okay. Our jokes
It was
were
okay.
awesome.
jokes
We made it
good.
funny.
Our jokes good. Movie okay. Movie jokes,
Some of the movie
Some of
jokes
them
Some
are
of the movie
good.
jokes were funny.
but some of them are just meh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were okay.
that is. Never mind. Don't. Yeah, go ahead and keep going.
Nope, that's it.
Yep.
Thank you for
Yeah.
listening to the podcast, short podcast, whatever.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.